Hi everybody, it's Carolyn again with another channel from the LightKeepers, and as many of you know, it's a group of angelic beings I channel on a regular basis. So welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, check out my welcome video, and that will tell you a little bit more about my journey and how I actually began channeling the LightKeepers, as well as a gift video below in the description box that will actually give you some tips on how to create flow in your body for health and wellness. So check that out too. Anyway, welcome. And this is a channel that I sat down and asked for as a result of somebody some months ago who asked to do a channel on Kundalini. And I don't know if this is what they expected because it's a poem. But anyway, I finally sat down and said, hey, can you give me information on Kundalini? And so they brought me a poem. And by the way, they love topics, like a one-word topic, whatever. If you have something you'd like to have a channel on, send me a note in the comments because I'll just put it on my list because I kind of have a list. And I will get to it at some point because that's always fun. They love engagement, all right? It's not about testing about what they're going to tell us today. I mean, we could ask that, of course. I can ask, what message do you have today? But this is really about different topics that I have either offered up to them. So it's more fun when the community comes together and does this. So anyway, enough of that. And I thank you for joining me. And here is your channel on Kundalini. The fire of light living within, released all in a moment or sometimes to begin, blazing up the highway of you, opening up to the heavens that you are due. Truer you become to yourself, it does. Blinding you with the light of love, your fate is never the same again. And there is no going back from where you began. Finding the trueness of yourself, the fire that was seeded for all your wealth, has been lit from within or without. But a significant event is usually the turnabout. Shaken awake, you come into your own, pulling back the covers on this life you own, coming out of the sleep so deep, and often a shocking awareness you now keep. But the core of who you are that is filled with love now begins to search for an open door because the light from the flame lit the fire, and now you will become all you evermore and desire. The height of the heavens for you is here. No turning back, for now life is so dear. Seeing it for what you once did not, offering you forevermore now, the skies and heavens and all the stardust. So there's your pretty channel on Kundalini. So, I don't know if I have a whole lot to say about this. I personally, in my journey, my awakening blasted forth. And this was part of the Kundalini experience, but I had my dark night of the soul. And I honestly feel like that was part of what took off for me, like that shock of this whole situation when my loved one passed away from brain cancer. And that's the story that I've got on my welcome video. But anyway, point is I think that's where things started to rocket for me, and it was kind of like a rocket. Everybody has their different experience with Kundalini. And frankly, I was confused about what it even was because it didn't seem to be part of my journey, or it was more subtle in the sense of how it flowed through my body. And I know so many people have dramatic physical experiences with it. And I did not. So I can't speak to that part. It does seem like a lot of people have those very dramatic physical experiences, and not just like for a moment in time, like for a long time. So it's always interesting learning from those of you who have had that kind of experience, but mine came in a bit of a different way. So I'm going to leave that with you today, and I most certainly hope that you enjoyed this channel. And also, if you like these channels and you would like to participate in or get ones that are shorter in nature, I have my Facebook page, Purple Rain Healing, of which you can also come over and join me on. And other than that, send me notes with any topics that you have that you might like to put on my list for channeling, and I'll see if I can get to them. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day.